You feel like that was necessary? I mean, we hear a lot about, right, like the pressure of being a champion and all that it entails.
There's always pressure, bro. There's always pressure. I'm Israel adesanya. There's always pressure on me. But, yeah, I still don't, I mean, I don't feel that, oh, the pressure is off my shoulders or anything. There's more pressure on me now, you know, because I'm me. I'm not him. I am me. So, yeah, there's always going to be that. But again, like I said, since my debut, pressure makes diamonds, and I'm going to shine.
Nice. What do you take out of the last fight, right? Because it was a great performance from you, except for one moment, and that's what changes the result. So how do you break down a fight like that, you know, knowing that there were good things, but you still didn't get what you wanted?
How do I break down a fight like that? I know what works for me. I know how I can beat this guy. I know every time I fight this guy, I'm dominating him, I'm beating him, and then he has this special ability to recover and put his foot on the gas. So I have to find a way to take him out of the driver's seat, which I will.
We think of you as a very mentally strong person, right? But this guy has been following you in your career. I mean, does this guy bother you? Is he annoying to you, or
No.
you know?
No, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't annoy me. I focus on me. I don't focus on anyone else. You know, when it's time to fight, I focus on who's in front of me. Most times, I'm always peeking around the corner. Even you guys know I set up my next fight sometimes on the slide. But this time, I have no idea what's next. I haven't even looked around the corner. I've just had my targets, my sights right on this guy, dead between the eyes.
Perth, when you were the guest fighter backstage, I asked, like, because every your past few fight weeks, you had this theme that you said, like, you were obviously you had the Jigsaw theme and the Undertaker theme. You said you'll know closer to the fight what your theme of this week would be. Have you thought of anything like that?
Theme. My life's a movie, like legit. Sorry, it's just distracting. Theme. Honestly, I'm the hunter now. I've just been hunting, like in every sense of the word, and I'll make sure, like when it's time to fight, I'll hunt him down. Like I said, my target's straight on him, nothing else. Anything else, not even him after this, I don't care. I'm focused on right now.
Izzy, going back to that Rock Stone Cold trailer, do you view yourself and Alex as that sort of rivalry? Is this that rivalry in your career that you've sort of been waiting for, your nemesis, this guy that you can go back and forth with over and over?
I've had a couple, but none like this. This is probably the greatest storyline in MMA history. And it's coming. Okay, it's coming. It's probably one of, if not the greatest storyline in MMA history. And not many people get the opportunity to show how great they are, to rise to the occasion when all the odds are stacked against them, when people have counted them out. And for me, this fight, I feel like the underdog. I feel like everyone's counting me out. I feel like, you know, because of the results of the last fight, people were just like, you know, goldfish memories. They forgot what I've done in this game. They forgot who I am. And it's time to remind people how great I am.
Tell us, in your mind, why this is the greatest rivalry in MMA.
And he kept on trying to chase what he already had. And then got to this point. I made it easy for him to get to the title. I didn't make it easy for him to get the title, but to get to the title, I made it easy for him because he already had that win over me in kickboxing. So he dodged all the gauntlet like I didn't dodge the gauntlet. I went through every different style you could to get to this point. Fought Sambo guys, jiu-jitsu guys, wrestlers, strikers, MMA guys. So yeah, it was an easy layup. But now this is the point where it's like I'm down, you know, 2 fights in kickboxing, 1 fight in MMA. Can you guys keep it quiet in the back, please? Whoever is there, opening the door. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Thank you. So yeah, I'm down 3. And then this is like, in every movie that, you're one shot. This is my Eminem moment, my 8 Mile moment, you know? You get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. And this is it. This is it for me. This is, like, imagine what if I get it done? What if I get it done better than he's ever done it? What if I butcher him and beat the fuck out of him? Because I always do, but I just ramp it up now. And I don't let him get any breath, and I take him out. I put him on his back. We'll find out. I do all this shit, and I beat his ass, do some damage to him, and it's just like, wow, amazing. Like I said, I don't keep score. I settle them. And he who laughs last, laughs best.
Izzy, many long-standing champions like GSP and Anderson Silva have talked about how they felt better after losing the belt, like it took off a pressure off them. I'm wondering if you experienced anything similar, almost like a relief of kind of losing that championship pressure?
Nope.
And you mentioned how obviously you're focused on Pereira here and you're out to beat him. Do you almost expect an immediate trilogy bout if you do beat him? Because, I mean, as you mentioned, the storyline's there and it'd be 1-1 in mixed martial arts.
Nope.
So you think you beat him and it's done?
I don't know what's happening after this fight. I'm focused fully on this fight.
And you mentioned on your YouTube channel that this is your last shot. I'm wondering, what exactly did you mean by that? Did you mean like in the division, at Pereira, or in your career as a whole? What did you mean by the last shot?
At Pereira, I'm going to get this done worse than he ever has.
Yeah. And in that fight, we saw that you had a lot of success in the wrestling in the first fight. I'm wondering, how do you shape the game plan around? Because this is not kickboxing anymore, right? This is mixed martial arts. Is the wrestling an area that you're thinking about exploiting on Saturday? Maybe. Thank you.
Israel.
Thank you.
To your left. To your left over here.
You're next.
So, you mentioned earlier, people forgetting things about you and Alex, that you've been beating his ass, for lack of a better term, the majority of the fight. I think a lot of people forget. I mean, first round, you might have been 10 seconds away from winning the fight in the first
3
round.
3 seconds, one shot.
Yeah, and so I'm just kind of curious, obviously progressively in that fight you ended up losing, but just kind of curious, like, what do you take from the fact that you were 3 seconds away from winning, and how can you capitalize that?
That's in the past. That doesn't really come into my mind frame. I just know I've heard this guy. He knows. He might try and bullshit and whatever. He's not. I don't have to try and intimidate him. He doesn't get intimidated. Neither do I. I fear no man that walks this earth. But yeah, that's in the past. This is now, and he knows how dangerous I am. He knows I'm not an easy fight. He knows he's gonna have to go through fire. He's gonna have to go through fire. And I'm gonna make him fight for his life in this fight. But this is, I said say less, do more, but we're here. You put a mic in front of me, you expect me to talk. I'm over all this shit. I really just want to fight, but you guys want some words? I'll give you words. I'm going to make him fight for his life. It's not no trash talk. It's not no bullshit. I'm here to fight. I'm ready to go. I can weigh in probably tomorrow. If you make me, I'll weigh in tomorrow and we can fight. But right now, I'm just over the trash talk, all the speaking. I just want to fight.
Perfect. And then, you made a mention earlier that you feel like the underdog in this fight. And I asked you before the fight in Madison Square Garden your take on being a favorite, and you said that you should be the underdog. And I'm just curious, do you embrace this? I mean, you said earlier the Hunter thing. Do you embrace this? Do you like this spot that you're in?
Yes.
Hey, Israel. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go. You're on. Yeah.
So we're from Brazil. You have a lot of fans in Brazil. People appreciate your style. They enjoy watching you fight. Right now, it just happens you're fighting your guy. But how do you see Alex as an opponent? And just send a message to your fans in Brazil.
I love my Brazilian fans. Even when I was out there, they love me. The favelas love me. They can relate to me. They understand what I've been through. But again, I'm fighting one of your own. But yeah, he's a great opponent. Make no mistake. I know how great he is. This is what makes this fight great. And he knows how great I am, no matter how much they try to undersell it to you. They understand who they're fucking with. They understand who they're messing with. They know this is not going to be easy. And they can try and bullshit their way through it, but I know they're a smart team. But hey, if they want to underestimate me, I welcome it. But me and Engage will make a Brazilian shirt, a shirt dedicated to our Brazilian fans after this fight, just to show appreciation to Brazil. So, obrigado.
Thank you.
After all the studying of your last fight and the preparation for this fight, what would you say that's going to be the most important adjustments that you got to do to take the win this time?
The most important adjustment. Don't give him a chance to breathe.
You think that was very important in the last fight?
Yeah. I mean, I let him breathe a little bit, but this time, suffocate him.
Thank you.